What is going on, guys? We are back on another video today, and we are in our Titans franchise. It's the playoffs, going against our division rivals, the Texans, Anton's Texans, and the offense is looking pretty good. The defense has played really good. Well, whatever. Grammar. That's not grammar? What the hell am I... Grammar is not that. It should be a pretty good, at least, offensive battle. You can see he won Player of the Week back-to-back last week for the wild card round. But this should at least be a good offensive battle, if anything. If it's a bad game, whatever, at least it should be, a bit of an onslaught of attack. As you can see already, we have 25 yards. Speaking of 25, let's see 25 likes and subscribes today. Yeah, I had to put that much silence in it because it's just... at least, I'm going to have to start writing some stuff down. At least, at least make it funny. Yeah, it's just getting sad. 1st and 10 for the 34. Inside, Jonnu slips it away because he misses the hit stick. And, I said it. If it's going to be anything, it's going to be an offensive onslaught. We put up some points early. 50-50 ball, and was our guy picking up flowers? He didn't want the interception. He wanted the challenge interception. He wanted to make sure that was just inches off the ground if he was going to catch it. And it didn't work out, believe it or not. Inside, I thought he was going to throw to that inside route, but had the running back. Wish somebody would have stepped up, but they didn't. We come with the blitz last second, and oh, Jesus, we're burned. Oh, Gilbert, you should not be getting burned that much. You are basically a cornerback at this point. 1st and 10 for the 25. Inside, super speed from Simmons. Nice. 2nd and 13 from the 38-yard line to the outside. Watson's going to find Hopkins for the first down. So it's taking him a little bit longer to get down the field, but he's down the field. That's the main importance. It doesn't matter how fast you get there. It's about getting there, and look at the users there. Byard to the 7. Good stop anyways to the 7. He's gaining yards on the ground there. 5-yard gain for Mr. Johnson. And here, perfect blocking. I believe Austin Eckler, is that his running back? I don't know. Gets the touchdown, and it's all tied up. Return man, number 30, slipping away all the way to the 33. Not bad at all. Pretty decent return. I don't know why we always have new returners, but we do. To start off the game, Mr. Foster with a nice 10-yard gainer. That's a good sign when Foster's gaining that kind of yardage. Inside, Corey Davis just about gets the first, a little bit over the first down marker. 4 for 4, just under 100 yards. Passing. Ronald Jones, look at the power. We're almost gaining a first down per play, which is ridiculous. Although we only needed a yard and we couldn't get it. So 3rd and 1. It seems easy, right? One yard. Not always, but we get there last second. Jonnu down to the 4. It was looking very dire there. He almost got the sack, but he didn't. And Ronald Jones finds the lane, and we put up another touchdown. So 2 for 2 on touchdown drives. Very good stuff. You want to be consistent like that, obviously, to the outside. There is no one in sight. And here we get the user with Hooker last second. Number 82. I don't know how good he is, but he's making plays. If there's anything to say about him, he's making plays, and he seems decently fast. I don't know. We're trying to bait him off a little bit. Try to bait him a little bit. And, wow, Hopkins actually holds on to that. The extra fight, though, might cost him. We always have that philosophy that the 10-yard line is brutal. And here, Deshaun Watson gets hit, and I believe he gets injured on that play. You can see Teddy Bridgewater is in, almost intercepted on the very first play back. Teddy Bridgewater, 3rd and 15 from the 16. Not a great situation to step up into. Speaking of stepping up, Harold Landry stepping up, forcing the sack, and kicking it deep is the kicker, Fairburn, I believe, who might have won Kicker of the Year. Was it this year or maybe was it last year? I don't know. But either way, good kicker. And you can see here, we are up by 4 with a chance to go 3 for 3 on the score. I didn't really mean to rhyme, but I did. And here, yeah, should have went with the possession there. That's yikes. Mariota got room to run, though. Mariota's going to have to take a hit. He does take a hit, and no way. Both QBs are hurt in each team's biggest play of the season. Their game of the season. Osweiler is in. Mariota is dead. I was trying to make a rhyme, couldn't find it. Looking for someone open, and we do on 2nd and 10. Get Tylan Wallace to the left side on the out. And thankfully, Mariota will be back. When will that be, though? That's the question. Look at Ronnie taking a hit. bouncing off of him, gains about 4 when he should have probably lost about 4. 2nd and 7 underneath. No, and there is one of our rare missed reads. You can see inside, I believe Corey Davis coming from the left side would have been wide open, and we missed it. Great pick up there. Not really anywhere to go. Not a bad throw, not a bad read. Just couldn't get it done. Really a bad decision. Should have ran the ball there. Almost basically would guarantee ourselves points with the amazing Jake Elliott. But you know us, making bad decisions goes hand in hand. Speaking of hand in hand, I couldn't tell whose hands had that. I thought we had the pick. Instead, Fuller with a clutch catch. And unfortunately for him, the news came in that Teddy will be starting the rest of this game. Watson is hurt. I don't know what it was, but he's out for the game at least, and that is huge. That is a big, big thing. Of course, we don't know when Mariota's going to be back. Maybe he'll be out for the game too, but that is huge, and you could see why it's huge. Although, I don't know if that was actually Teddy's fault. I think that was just a little bit of miscommunication. Threw it a little bit at a bad time for Hopkins, and Hopkins stopped as soon as the ball was thrown, so yeah, I think the throw came a little bit soon, and it's going to be a pick 6 for Jonathan Jones, which is a huge play. Should have been more excited for it, but really at that point it was just more about trying to dissect what happened because, you know, we know Jonathan Jones got that speed. On the run, flag, and he drops the pick. Terrible flag, but Hooker, you got to pick that ball off, man. And, of course, Harold Landry going to try to make up for lost ground on that interception. 2nd and 23. Going to play some man coverage. Going to back everyone up a little bit. We have everything covered over the middle. Maybe even then we got back there in time. And it's going to be another sack. 3rd and 36. How far back is he going to have to go? And he's going to throw this to the outside. There's no one there. There's just no one open. This defense locked up. And we're going to get the ball at the, oh, maybe not. 15-yard line, kept it in. Nice little bounce out. And he gets it to the 31. So 31 kick. Gets it to our own 31. We have one timeout. Why not take a shot? You got Mr. Corey Davis, who comes up with a catch down to the 24. Use that timeout. We got a couple of chances to maybe take a shot into the end zone. Of course, he's going to smartly back everyone up. And we're going to make we're going to make a good decision for once. So we're going to throw it away, and we're just going to kick our field goal. Why get ourselves in any trouble? We'll go up by a proper 2 possessions, 14 points. And you know this defense, it's been playing pretty well. It'd be very hard to expect us to, ooh, huge hit. Be very hard to expect us to not stop him here. I mean, there's just not a whole lot he can do on this situation. And the Hooker should have had a pick there. If Hooker would have had a pick and fell down, we would have had 3 points. Either way, here's the last play before half. And it is, should have probably been picked off, but doesn't matter because no touchdown. That's the main goal. And it's going to be 24-10 halftime score. Start of the second half, he will get the ball. So he's not in a terrible spot. He's not completely out of the game, but Teddy having to start over Watson, especially without that escape artist, is going to be quite a different experience. Of course, with Osweiler, ooh, nice off the edge. We basically play the same no matter who our quarterback is. Obviously, the talent still needs to be there, which Osweiler at times seems to be pretty damn good. To the outside, you can see there, Teddy completely sells, misses by a mile. 2nd and 23 inside. Not a bad throw this time. Goes for the possession, and his guy cannot hold on. 3 for 9, Bridgewater is so far. Good user up the middle, I believe he did there. We are losing 2 yards there, and here, that might have been the dagger over the middle. Tylan Wallace was gone. 3rd and 17 from the 30. Mariota just nonchalantly delivers. Doesn't even step into it. Delivers to Jonnu. Here's a little play action look. Anyone want to get open? We do have someone open. It's Tylan Wallace, and Tylan's just going to walk around the edge, basically, and just jog into the end zone for the 3-possession lead. And here, little play action look, stepping back into it. On the run, what a dime. Oh, Lord, Will Fuller's still going. Jesus, down to the 49-yard line. Okay, I mean, there's a little momentum here. Obviously, we just scored a touchdown, so that's really hard for him, but look at the speed. Look at the speed of QT. All the way down to the 19-yard line. There you go. Texans got some momentum. Little slant look, maybe. No one really open. He's going to throw this away smartly. In some trouble there. And my voice is dry today. My voice? I don't know. And here, 2nd and 10. Yeah, not so fast there. Who's the safety that made the play there? could see Thompson, but he was on the other side. 3rd and 10 to the outside. Perfect D by Mr. Dory Jackson. Yeah, I know. 1st and 10 from the 19. Teddy's going to deliver a strike, and the game is still alive. If he doesn't get that, I'm confidently going to say that we win. That touchdown keeps it open, okay? 1st and 10. Of course, Ronald doesn't make it any easier on them by just gaining 9 yards. And here, the blocking, pretty damn good. Ronald, you got to learn when to stop because you're insane. And you have no choice to now because you got a little too wild on these streets. And here goes Mariota with a delivery system like no other. And there goes Tylan Wallace down to the 34-yard line. He's having a huge game. Ronald Jones isn't hurt for the long term, so a couple of injury scares today, but so far it's gone pretty damn well for us. And yikes. Of course, we could have went possession there, but at what point does having a little fun on the rack outweigh just going for the possession and looking like a little beautiful person? 4th and 9, we do have the field goal it up. Up by 17, though, so we regained a 3-possession lead. Not as impressive as a 21, but still, it makes it very hard on him to come back, and he's going to have to work fast, like very fast here. Over the middle, his guy is open, and a perfect delivered ball. QT kind of outruns some of our guys. This team is very fast, but luckily ours is pretty damn fast, too, so we've been able to keep up for the most part over the years. And there is a huge hit by Hooker, he's kind of feeling himself right now, and why wouldn't you? Over the middle, nope, he goes for the curl. This time throws it on time. No overthrow this time. It's going to be caught for the 1st down with Hopkins, and here we get caught on the damn D-line, but it's all right. Who is that? Is that Kennedy coming up with the pick? The man Kennedy, he loves to jump up for those, and he gets it to the outside. 2nd and 10. Johnny steals it, slips away. Johnny down to just about the 25-yard line. Of course, that pick probably seals it, but we'll watch some more plays, see what happens. Ronald Jones, the freest blocks in the world, slipping away down to the 47-yard line. More clock to waste. 2nd and 8. Ronald Jones, and here, that's just lucky switch-off time, and I thought his guy was going to come up, and as soon as he switched it, his reaction was a little delayed there, but it is what it is. 3rd and 5. Batson, perfect dropper in there, down to the 15-yard line. 5.5 minutes left. 1st and 10. Looking for the dagger. And oh my Jonnu, this man was missed last postseason. There he comes up with a big one, and that's going to be clearly the dagger. The pick was probably the dagger alone, but that right there was physically the dagger. There's no argument about it. And here, look at that jump ball. DeAndre Hopkins is a force. Sorry, Texans fans that are watching this. It probably hurts. And holy crap, speaking of hurts, trying to get Teddy hurt too. I don't know how he didn't fumble on that one. 2nd and 2 from the 3. Up the middle, huge hit. Hooker on Eckler. I believe Hooker's now hurt. Luckily for us, we do have a pretty good set of safeties. And there goes the pick for Gilbert. And that will win the game. I believe Hooker is also fine. I think it was just like another kind of like a back spasms type deal where he would have just missed the rest of the game. We have Thompson anyway, so, I mean, this team is pretty damn ready, and we're already in the championship game. So, I mean, we're the healthiest we've been in a while. I don't see why we can't repeat. Jonnu Smith being out there, the 3 receivers, some of the receivers are lacking a little bit, but they're getting better. You see Tylan Wallace, he showed up big today, and, he could be a big part of this playoff run. But first, got to get through the championship round if we want a chance to repeat. And, of course, you can't really ask for much better of a game than what we had today. Maybe get the backup running backs involved a little bit more. But when you got a guy like Ronald, it's very hard to share the ball with anyone but him. And we do have a couple upgrades. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. GG to the opponent, Anton. And, yeah, hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!